The morning sun broke over the horizon of the Pacific, casting a golden hue upon the pristine sands of Fantasy Island. Mr. Rourke stood upon the balcony of his grand estate, his gaze sweeping across the tropical landscape that he called home. Lawrence, his loyal assistant, approached with his usual impeccable posture. "Good morning, Lawrence," the host said, his voice calm and resonant. "Smiles, everyone. Smiles. That must be Mrs. Sheila McKenna," Rourke noted, watching a woman walk along the beach. "But why does she look so sad?" "She is both sad and angry, Lawrence. Which is why her fantasy is to start a new life with a new man." "Was she having trouble with the old one?" "Unfortunately, that is precisely the problem. After many years of marriage, Mrs. McKenna has found out that her husband has been unfaithful. And so she divorced him?" "Not yet, Lawrence. Not quite yet. But that certainly is her intention." Mr. Jack Palmer and his wife, Roxanne, arrived shortly after. "The gentleman, I believe, sir, is a certified public accountant from Cardiff, Wales," Lawrence remarked. "Yes, Lawrence. And for a man with such a sedentary occupation, Mr. Palmer has asked for a most dangerous fantasy. You are familiar with the name Dick Turpin, of course, the famous highwayman? Why, every schoolboy knows Dick Turpin. In the 1700s, the name Dick Turpin sent a chill down the spine of every constable in England. And his fantasy is to go back and meet that notorious rogue." "No, Lawrence. His fantasy is to be that notorious rogue himself." "Can you do that?" "That is the easy part, Lawrence. Mr. Palmer's living through the experience, that will be the difficult part. My dear guests, I am Mr. Rourke, your host. Welcome to Fantasy Island." The introductions were polite, but the undercurrents of tension were palpable. "I just love my bungalow, Mr. Rourke," Mrs. McKenna said, forcing a smile. "Did you know I design interiors?" "Oh, yes, I believe you began your interior design firm 10 years ago, just before your marriage." "Before I made the biggest mistake of my life," she retorted sharply. "Mrs. McKenna, I know how painful breaking up a marriage can be, but please, try to relax. That is how I got into this mess. I was too relaxed, too trusting. Every time I think of that two-timing louse enjoying a cozy weekend in Aspen, Colorado, with some little cutie, it just sends me right up the wall." "Mrs. McKenna, does your husband know you are here?" "No. Only Margot, my best friend, knows about this." "Then Mr. McKenna is not aware of your intentions." "Who cares? I left him a note saying that I was leaving him. He is getting the same consideration that he gave me." "You have not settled anything with your husband, and yet your fantasy is to start a new life with a new man. Sounds very much like revenge to me." "So what?" "Well, the question I am trying to raise is this. Will you like yourself if you go through with this merely on the basis of revenge? Everybody else is doing anything and everything they want, and keeping their self-respect. Well, I am going to learn how to be like them. Is not that part of the new wave?" "It is a very old wave, Mrs. McKenna, and a very sad one. I am a big girl, Mr. Rourke. I can take care of myself." Suddenly, a voice interrupted them. "Sheila. Ah, my husband. Sheila, you just cannot run out on me. I mean, we have got 10 years of marriage on the line, baby. It is a little late to start thinking about that. Please, Mr. McKenna, Mrs. McKenna, if you talk quietly, perhaps, alone." "No, no way. Thank you." "What did she tell you? Other than that you had an extramarital affair, and as she put it, a two-timing louse, absolutely nothing." "Naturally, you took her word for that, did you not?" "Mr. McKenna, when someone requests a fantasy, it is necessary to check their background very carefully, including the background of those nearest to them, you understand? Meaning you know the truth. Of course, and if you truly love your wife and want her back, I suggest you do a little soul-searching, Mr. McKenna, before you talk to her again." Meanwhile, Jack Palmer was deep in conversation with Rourke. "I know every word that was ever written about Dick Turpin, Mr. Rourke. Like this poem." Over the cobbles he clattered and clashed in the dark inn-yard. He tapped with his whip on the shutters, but all was locked and barred. "Yes, Mr. Palmer, I know the poem. The wind was a torrent of darkness among the gusty trees. The moon was a ghostly galleon tossed upon cloudy seas. The road was a ribbon of moonlight over the purple moor, and the highwayman came riding. Riding up to that old inn door? Sorry, sir. That is very good, Lawrence. Yes, Mr. Palmer, I am very familiar with Dick Turpin. After all, he is your fantasy. Jack, I am afraid for you, Roxanne whispered, clutching his arm. I do not want you hurt. I also know that if I try to stop you from doing this, you will never forgive me. There is danger, Mr. Palmer. There is danger. Dick Turpin lived outside the law. A haunted man. Well, of course there is danger. I mean, Danger was Dick Turpin's middle name. Do you know what my middle name is? Dull. Still, better dull than dead, sir. All too true, Lawrence. Mrs. Palmer, if you truly object. He has to do this, Mr. Rourke, for both our sakes. Very well, then. If you will both return in, say, 30 minutes, your fantasy will begin, Mr. Palmer. The paths of the guests crossed in unexpected ways. Sheila found herself cornered by Margot, who had conveniently appeared on the island. Sheila, what are you doing here? Oh, I am looking for your husband. He took off so fast after he got that Dear John letter of yours that he forgot to leave me the final papers on that property sale in Aspen. Then you know all about Frank and me. I am sorry about the two of you splitting up. I hope that you know that I am here for you whenever you want. Thanks. I am glad I found you when I did. It is not good for a woman in your position to be alone right now. What do you mean, my position? On the rebound. Every man in the place can sense it. They will be on you like a wet t-shirt. And you are going to protect me from these animals. Is that it? Look, Sheila. You know that I have always felt, well, something special for you. Special, huh? And I always thought you were just trying to be a nice guy. Frank interrupted, his face flushed with confusion. Frank. Now I know why you two are such good friends. You are both alike. What did you say to her, Norman? Nothing. Well, you did not tell her it was Margot, did you? I did not. I mean, if she knew it was her best friend that I had spent that time with, Aspen, she knew. I do not want to get in the middle of that. Okay. The time for the fantasies had arrived. Mr. Sparmer, come in, please. Come in. Right on time. Lawrence, will you please? Oh, yes, sir. Mr. Rourke, all my life I have wanted this fantasy. Oh, I know. Thank you, Lawrence. It is said that this once belonged to Dick Turpin. He could stand you in good stead, sir. This belonged to Dick Turpin. Now, are you ready? I have never been so ready for anything in all my life. Good. This way, please. Oh, Roxy, is not this? Where did she go? Have no fear, Mr. Palmer. You will see your wife again very soon. However, she will not recognize you. You mean she is part of my fantasy? Do you suggest your wife stay behind during all this? But, of course, I can cancel your fantasy. No. But it will be all right, though, will it not? There will be certain complications in your relationship, which you will soon discover. Now, concentrate on the poem you were quoting earlier, Mr. Palmer. Concentrate on the highwayman. He had a French cocked hat on his forehead, and a bunch of lace at his chin, a coat of claret velvet, and breeches, brown doe skin. Now, off to your adventure. Jack vanished into the role, his personality shifting with the costume. Mr. Robb did it. I am Dick Turpin. It is Dick Turpin, kid. Meanwhile, the drama between the women continued. Margot, I do not know why you are here, but I am sure glad to see you. Oh, I thought you might need a shoulder, you know. Oh, no, I am doing just fine. I know, you must be broken-hearted. Now, tell me how you really feel. Is it really over with you and Frank? Or are you just playing hardball? Yes, it is over. And yes, I am playing hardball. If you need any tips about how to play the game, remember, I am an expert. You do not know what it feels like to be betrayed by somebody that you loved and trusted. You need a drink. Yeah, we both do. Oh, got a cigarette, In my purse, maybe. Aspen. 2 drinks coming up. Something wrong? This is the same hotel that Frank stayed in. Really? It was you. You know me better than that. It bothered me, but I could not figure it out. All those long, lingering looks at Frank. And the expensive presents that you used to buy him. Oh, come on. I gave you presents, too, for crying out loud. No, no, no. It was you. And that is why you are here. It is not to console me. You just want to make sure that I do not take Frank back. Sheila, you have got me all wrong. Not anymore, I do not. Dickie, you are late. The coach is about to arrive. Who are you? I did what you asked me to. Wait a minute. There it is. Let us go. Halt. Stand and deliver. Hand over your jewels. You will hang for this. Silence. Deliver. I am willing to deliver. Audrey. Just a thought, dear. Driver, on your way. All right. Come on. Let us go rescue Roxanne. Hey, just a minute. Who are you, anyway? How do you know about Roxanne? Dickie, there you go again, teasing your old friend Donald King. When it was you yourself who told me to find where Roxanne was being held. Held? Come on, man. Let us go. Darling, I am so happy to find you. Sheila. Aha. You look terrific. Ah, well, from now on, I intend to feel terrific, too. I think I like what you are saying. You know, you knew that Margot was ill. You always whipped Frank and Aspen, did you not? You did not think you knew. He made me promise to keep my mouth shut. Thanks. I was not positive until this moment. I just wanted to make sure I was right. And now, how about us? Are we friends, too? I would like it if we were a lot more than that. Shall we? Looks like Sheila is getting even, Frank. Thanks to you for following me to Aspen, yeah? I do not remember having to twist your arm once I got there. Look, Sheila, I can explain. No, do not sweat it, Frank. There is just something that I forgot to give to Margot. Now I am ready. Look, I do not think maybe this is the right time for this. I mean, after all, he is my friend. Yeah, well, Margot is my friend, too.